Alright, here we go. Welcome back to another exciting video of blind contour drawing. It is freezing out here. Freezing. When I mean freezing, I mean, look, I'm wearing gloves. So, I figured we keep drawing like the same, like, tree, trash can, bench. So, today, there's like a bunch of these, like, charcoal bricks on the floor or whatever. So, I figure, maybe I could draw, a couple of those. So let's see. Let's get one going, and we'll try to get as many as I can, in theory, see. Again, I'm not looking at the paper. I'm just drawing the shape of what it is that I'm seeing. It's important to trust your eye. But we're gonna get, look, this one is kind of chunky. It would be cool to like do a continuous line of them, but I feel as if though that would be difficult because they're so spread apart that it would just be significantly overwhelming. But this is not too bad, and I'm not looking at the page at any time, so I am just drawing what I see, or trying to draw what I see. Trying to see if there's anything interesting that we could get a grasp on. We might have to figure something out for this in the future, because doing the same ones over and over again, or it's not the same. I mean, we could just do like different angles, but yeah, it's just difficult to get all of this done. And I think the cold is like, kind of forcing me to be, because I have the gloves on, so I can't really feel my hand, and it's like kind of forcing me to be a little too loose. But I'm trying. Alright, so let's see what we got here. These are these little bricks on the ground. There should be a picture in the video, I hope. When I watch this back, hopefully future me will remember to do that. But as usual, we will be coloring it despite this extreme cold, and we'll be using two colors this time. I think the two colors we'll be using will be red and yellow, because I don't know. I'm being honest with you, I don't know. I just feel like I don't use them enough. And so here we go. So we're gonna get, a nice rinse of red all over everything. Nice rinse of red. Just get a nice rinse of it. And yeah, so some of these feel like they're like incomplete, but I definitely was drawing it. Like I don't know how they come out so like, you know, some of these are like okay, like that makes sense, but then some of them were just like, yo, were you like, what were you doing? And this thing right here, this is like a branch that's on the floor, but you know, try to get a nice rinse of red in here again. I keep saying that, but it's true. I probably should have started with the yellow to be honest, but you know, not much can be done now. We're committed. You know, we're committed to our and this is weird because this is like snow and then this is the little thing or whatever it is. So that's a bit of a funny one. But alright. So now that we got this nice rinse of red, let's try to rinse some yellow through it. And I don't know where we're gonna, what does the yellow look like when it touches? It's kinda like light. So we'll just like try to like carve it across. Just scrape it. So like right here, we're forcing it to go into the perspective that we want. And then we'll just come back over it with some more red. This one, I'm not so certain. I don't want it to all be consistent though, because it doesn't have to be. It just has to share some similarities. This one, I'll just get like a little bit of yellow across it. This one could have like a lot of yellow. This one, a little bit. Yeah, so this is like a twig, you know. And then we go back in with like some darker red, like make it more dark on the bottom. We would have used multiple, but the crayons are out of the box and they're all in the bag and it's cold. I don't want to keep like looking for them. So, you know, we have this experience here. You know, what if I put like a gameplay video on in the background? Just kidding. That would be funny though. You know, but that would require me to do editing, and to be honest, I like the way that is now. Like on the channel, there's not really too much hardcore editing that I have to do. I just have to essentially, let's get some I was gonna say let's add some shadows to some of this, but I don't think we need to. Let's add a little bit more yellow though. Just some yellow for some of this stuff. This one could have been darker. I don't know why it's not darker. And then we'll just add some yellow. But yeah, I gotta take a picture so you can see what it is, what we did. And yeah, I think that we are pretty much finished with this one. This one is a quick one because of weather reasons, right? The weather. But yeah, we just used two colors, and we did that. Of course, I dropped the crayon, but we just used two colors, not those two colors. And anyway, let's get a final look at it. So thank you for tuning in. If you made it this far into the video, thank you for, hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next one. See you later.